Hey Channing, obviously big shoes to fill with Monty Rice gone. Can you just talk about the Mike position and the challenge that Georgia has ahead, and what are some of the important parts of playing that position?
Good afternoon. It is Monty was a big piece of the puzzle, whatnot, but like in the linebacker room, I feel like Coach Schumann has trained all of us, no matter who it is in the position, in order to get their job done and whatnot. So we just have to buckle down, like really look at technique, fundamentals, and just have at it.
Channing, I'm curious whether you played catch up with Will Muschamp when he joined the staff. I know he probably wanted to keep you home. Did you guys talk a little bit about that, and what's it like to have him on the practice field now?
When I didn't even know Coach Muschamp, when the first day Coach Muschamp was here, I was watching some extra film with my coach or whatnot. It was like there's a surprise upstairs or whatnot. So I look up, and when I see Coach, I was like, wait. What are you doing here? So we had a nice little conversation. It's good to have someone from my hometown here, whatnot, too. So like with Coach Smart and Coach Muschamp, I feel like I have a piece of home here as well with like Jordan Davis, whatnot, from North Carolina, and Zamir, whatnot. So that it just pieces to the puzzle. Really makes me feel more comfortable. I was already comfortable, but
Yeah, thanks.
yeah.
Let's go to Chip and then Dasher.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Channing, I don't know if Amir is sitting there waiting in the wings, but he's a guy that we don't know that much about. That's despite being an upperclassman at this point. He's been on the field a lot at special teams. But what can you tell us about Amir? What kind of guy is he? What kind of teammate? And I guess most importantly, what kind of cornerback is he going to be?
I want to say like just within practice or whatnot, we go slowly from step to step to step to step. And so while we've been in practice or whatnot, everybody, I haven't specifically looked at one player or whatnot, just as a team, I feel like we've all just been getting better or whatnot through the aspects of learning the fundamentals, learning the playbook, just getting downhill or whatnot. We're still pretty, we're young right now, but I feel like that's nothing we need to worry about at the moment.
Hey, Channing, good to see you. Got another Coach Muschamp question for you. I just wonder if there's when you see him and Coach Smart kind of interact and kind of do their things, any kind of jumps out at you. Is it like brothers kind of deal? Is it old friends? Kind of what kind of what are I like on the field? I guess is what I'm asking.
They definitely have the same tendencies or not. I know if you ever see Coach Smart with the visor or not, Coach Muschamp does the same thing with the visor. Like you said, it's really brotherly love. You can definitely tell they were best friends. They are best friends or whatnot. Yeah. While you're on the field, but even the advice they give is kind of similar, like just the way they say it, like kind of everything about them is they like two peas in the pod, honestly. It's like soon as I see Coach Smart, I'll see Coach Muschamp, like it's two peas in the pod.
Thanks, buddy.
Let's go to Palmer and then Dean.
Yeah, Channing, with Nakobe Dean out for the spring, has that opened up any opportunities for you to maybe play some different inside linebacker positions, and who's stepping up maybe as a vocal leader in the group in his absence?
I would say right now, one thing I learned as soon as I got to college, as soon as I got here, there are no true starters ever. So like week to week, even practice to practice, like whoever's doing good in practice, that's who's going to rise above everything. Like it really just depends on how you're doing in practice, how you're executing plays or not. It's just play it day by day. I'll just say it like that. There's truly no like, okay, like we favor this guy is everything is recorded, everything is looked at. Whatever you do it with a purpose.
Channing, along those same lines, does that create pressure, competition? Describe what it's like in a practice when you don't know what the sort of set roles are for guys in terms of starters, backups, et cetera.
I feel like it can create pressure, but like specifically in the inside linebacker room, I don't feel like it's more family oriented. So like with younger guys like Smile or transfers like John Staten that just came in or whatnot, they'll come in, we'll talk to them or whatnot. We love to see anybody do good on the field or whatnot. So we tap them on the head. If they mess up on anything, we'll talk to them. Even with me, like I'm still learning to this day, like just little fundamentals or whatnot. So like it's really family oriented or whatnot. So we just push each other. So like if we see someone mess up on a play, or tell them, shoot them ahead, you got to get it next time or anything like that. Like it's not really, it is competition, but it doesn't feel like competition. We just all trying to get better at the end of the day.
Let's go to Seth and then Jake.
Channing, there's a lot of guys on defense that have kind of waited their turn to play, and they're getting that chance now, whether it's Christopher Smith last year, Latavius, Brittany, even you didn't play right away probably as much as you wanted. How much do you think it helps, like, to have patience, and do you see it paying off for a lot of people?
I definitely do see it paying off for a lot of people, just staying humble and waiting. Well, you learn and when you start looking at it from a different perspective, from like, I'm not playing to like, I'm getting reps and I need to find out what I'm doing wrong, and just moving from there, you would definitely see like the improvement of anybody from that point. I feel like Georgia, and just as a whole, Coach Smart has taught us that lesson, and the way we look at things are so much more advanced, if that makes sense.
Channing, I look at guys like you and Adam Anderson. You guys are on the field as freshmen, kind of in a specialty type role, but it's always been a role and not necessarily, the starter or a member of the rotation for a whole year. That's kind of rare now that guys stick around for 4 years and kind of, bide their time like that. What's kind of gone in that for you? Have there been ups and downs, or is it a situation where you've known this is where you're supposed to be the whole time?
I feel like I've had my frustrations or whatnot, but I feel at the end of the day or whatnot, I knew like this was the place for me, and I knew it was going to take me some time coming from high school, not playing inside linebacker as much, to coming here. I knew it was going to take me some time to actually gather and learn it. So if that was playing a role, I was just trying to do whatever was best for the team at the moment. And so like just keep pushing forward. And I knew like slowly but surely I was going to get it. And I feel like I'm getting it more now than ever, and just keep pushing forward from there. So it's not a fact for like I'm not looking at it from just like I'm playing a certain role for the team. I'm doing anything that can help the team out in any sort of way possible. Like I'm looking at it from like the whole team's my family. So why wouldn't I do anything in my power to help them?
Let's go to McGregor and then Matthew.
Hi, I was just wondering, you mentioned transfer John State, and I was just wondering, he's been playing college football for a while, and I was wondering, does he bring any like valuable experience or knowledge to you and your fellow linebackers?
I feel like everybody brings their own piece to the puzzle in the linebacker room. We haven't gone too far. Like we're fourth day in the spring practice, I'd say. But like just with workouts and everything we have, he's definitely pushed me and I pushed him, and it just feed off each other, just real family oriented.
Yeah, Channing, you talk about going step by step in practice, taking it slowly. To that point, what is the relationship? What does the communication look like with the secondary that's going to feature maybe some more inexperienced players? What does that look like so early on in practice?
Right now, I feel like everyone's doing pretty well. Or not, like I said, like it's still early. Or not, I focus on what I have to do, and they have to focus on what they have to do. But just watching film or not, I feel like everything's coming together.
Last question is from Connor.
Hey, Channing, Kirby had really praised the job Nakobe Dean has done as a leader so far this spring. What does that really look like, especially with him not being a full participant because of injury?
Because he's out doesn't mean he's still not helping the team or whatnot. He's still on the sideline. He's coaching. He'll coach me. He'll coach Quade. It doesn't matter. He's still out there. So just because he's not active on the field right now doesn't mean he's still not being a leader for the team. So he's still out there helping the coach, doing a good job. Just ready for him to get healthy.
Okay, Channing, thanks for your time. Have a